It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Expresso. Now we're putting the spotlight on our four-legged friends, and training our furry-legged friends takes a lot of hard work and dedication, but the secret weapon is always mouth-watering treats, and Hills, they have a recipe for us that will do the trick every single time.
So when it comes to training your pup, it could be challenging at the best of times, especially if you have a puppy that is boisterous and rather unfocused. You're going to have your long list of challenges. But when it comes to training, proper training requires you as a pup owner to have your wits about you, to be very, very patient, and of course, to have good treats. That's the secret, and that is why Marika Ackers is with us from Hills in Studio, as we're going to be putting together our very own homemade dog treat that will have your pup sitting and staying before you know it. Marika, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Lovely to be here.
So this is great. Okay, first and foremost, why is treats so effective?
So we often think that pets should do their behaviors because they love us.
Yeah.
And as much as sometimes we love things, we still need to be rewarded. And for pets, that's in the way of treats.
I love that.
So they get their salary for doing something that you like in the way of treats.
Every time you sit, you get R5, which is great.
Exactly,
You see, just
yeah.
like that. So we got our chef's hat on this morning. What are we making exactly?
Okay, today we're going to make a training treat. So this is a kind of a softer treat that's very easy to use when you are training. So there's not a lot of time spent on chewing or things like that. So what we use is any of the Hills cans that come in a loaf.
Okay.
And the reason for that, because we want the loaf to come out as one piece.
Okay, right.
Would you like to do the honors
I
for
will
me?
do you the honors, and we're going to do this a different way that I'm used to, just like that, to cut off the rim, just like that.
Just like that.
Okay, here we go. Let's see how this is going to go down. I think we're getting there, Marika.
We're almost there.
There we go, almost there. Just that one piece. Yep, just like that.
And we're done.
So that's it. So now we have the whole piece, and you
nothing
can
but
take
the
over
piece.
now.
Okay, so what we can do is just remove the suction if there is anything.
Okay.
So just jam in a knife at all the sides, and then we're just going to be simple and shake out the loaf. We all might need some more help.
See, there was more suction. There we go.
There we go, there we go. And we just take it out like that. And from here on, it's incredibly easy.
Yeah.
Just on its side, and what we use is about 1/2 centimeter pieces, and just cut through the loaf as such. And we'll just do the whole loaf like that.
Right.
And
if you want to get your hands on the recipe for our Hills treats, the keyword is Hills. SMS that to 33728, and now you just go like that.
Chomp, chomp. We
so
chomp,
you want
chomp, chomp.
little blocks.
We want little blocks, and then you will obviously, this would be cut in the size of your, if you have large dogs, you can do it a little bigger. If you have small dogs, you do it a little bit smaller. Something to remember though is that when you're using training treats, that it should not take up more than 10% of the dog's diet.
Okay.
So even if it is a healthy option, and you still need to monitor what they're eating. So the ideal probably is to weigh your food, weigh 10% less, and make sure that they get that in through your treats that you're using. The next thing is really easy, because we're just going to put these little blocks on our
baking
tray, which you can all line with wax paper if you like. It's really just cutting up a loaf. It goes into the oven for about 30 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius. And the idea behind that is that you can also use that according to what your dog prefers. So if it's a bit, you can make it a bit more crunchy or a bit softer. Depending on how they prefer it. So you can try and taste the recipe to see what their preference is.
And then whilst that is in there, you can get something ready, like a glass bowl.
Absolutely.
And then sticker. What do I have here? Can I write anything on there?
Right.
Let's go here.
Let's
go here. Let's go. That's Maddie.
That's
my
Maddie's
puppy.
treat.
Sorry, Maddie, I smushed your name, but it's okay. Wait, here we go. That's like that.
And there we have the canister.
There we go.
Little treat.
And then you fill it up with your treats.
Absolutely.
And you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Wow.
I have some ready-made treats here to show you.
Nice. And look at that. There you can see.
And you can see it's not tacky.
Oh, wow.
Yet
Look
it's
at that.
soft in the inside.
So it's a nice little soft treat, but it's still, I mean, it'll preserve nicely in the jar as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the idea, because it's a soft treat and we've altered what we're doing, is to just leave it in the fridge if you can.
Okay, so just leave it in the
Yeah.
fridge. Marika, thank you very much. You know, this is quick and easy, and I love that. Get your dog to listen. You can work with your dog nicely, and they can be spoiled with a delicious treat as well. Hey?
Absolutely. No, really a marvelous way for them
Yeah.
to eat a healthy treat.
Brilliant stuff. Marika, thank you very much for joining us this morning. That keyword, once again, if you want to get your hands on the link to the recipe and the ingredients, is HILLS. SMS that to 33728. That's HILLS to 33728. You can also find the recipe on our website, expressoshow.com.
Science is at the heart of biology-based nutrition. The secret to lifelong health, it all starts with science.